The Intel Core i7-9700K is a high-performance desktop processor that was released in the latter half of 2018. This processor belongs to Intel's 9th generation of Core processors, also known as the Coffee Lake Refresh series. The i7-9700K is an 8-core, 8-thread processor that operates at a base clock speed of 3.6 GHz and can boost up to 4.9 GHz under heavy load. One of the major selling points of the i7-9700K is its high core count. This is a significant improvement over its predecessor, the i7-8700K, which only had 6 cores. Having more cores means that the i7-9700K can handle more tasks simultaneously and is better suited for demanding applications like video editing, 3D rendering, and gaming. The additional cores also help to improve the overall performance of the processor in multi-threaded workloads. In terms of performance, the i7-9700K is a powerful processor that can handle most demanding applications with ease. In benchmarks, it is shown to be faster than its predecessor, the i7-8700K, in most tests. It is also competitive with the higher-end i9-9900K in single-threaded workloads, but falls behind in multi-threaded benchmarks. One aspect of the i7-9700K that sets it apart from its competitors is its lack of hyper-threading technology. Hyper-threading is a technology that allows each physical core to function as 2 virtual cores, effectively doubling the number of threads that a processor can handle. The i7-9700K does not have this technology, which means that it only has 8 physical cores and 8 threads. However, this is still a significant improvement over the i7-8700K, which only had 6 physical cores. Another key feature of the i7-9700K is its integrated graphics card. This processor has the Intel UHD Graphics 630 GPU, which is capable of handling basic graphical tasks like video playback and light gaming. It is not meant for demanding tasks like high-end gaming or professional graphics work, but it is still a nice addition for those who do not want to invest in a dedicated graphics card. The i7-9700K also has a high power consumption, with a TDP thermal design power of 95 watts. This is higher than the i7-8700K, which had a TDP of 95 watts. This means that the i7-9700K will generate more heat and will require a higher-end cooling solution to keep the temperature under control. It is also important to note that this processor does not have an integrated heat spreader, so users will need to use an aftermarket cooler or risk damaging the processor. In terms of compatibility, the i7-9700K is compatible with the LG A1151 socket, which is the same socket used by its predecessor, the i7-8700K. This means that users with a compatible motherboard can upgrade to the i7-9700K without having to purchase a new motherboard. However, it is important to note that the i7-9700K requires a Z370 or Z390 chipset motherboard, which may require a new motherboard for some users. Overall, the Intel Core i7-9700K is a high-performance desktop processor that offers a significant improvement over its predecessor, the i7-8700K, in terms of core count and overall performance. Its lack of hyper-threading technology may be a turn-off for some users, but its high core count and high clock speed make up for it.